Impromptu TV episode 91 is dedicated to my father, John James Quinlan, Second World War, 13 light ships, Torakina, Bouganvile, and my grandfather, Albert Schwartz, First World War, light Horseman, North Africa. And anyone who has seen action in war, as well as the people affected by war and current events, please be advised that the footage sourced from the public domain shows actual live combat. These images may distress some viewers.
The Art of War by Sun-tzu. Chapter 1. Making of Plans. Master Sun said, "War is a grave affair of state. It is a place of life and death, a road to survival and extinction, a matter to be pondered carefully. There are 5 fundamentals for this deliberation, for making of comparisons and the assessing of conditions. The way, heaven, earth, command, discipline. The way causes men to be of one mind with their rulers, to live or die with them, and never to waver."
Finish. Tiens, les travailleurs assis au sein. Viens là-bas, on le fait. C'est cool, vite, on est super machin. Salut, on les va là, on les va là. Yamina!
Heaven is yin and yang, cold and hot, the cycle of seasons. Earth is height and depth, distance and proximity, ease and danger, open and confined ground, life and death. Command is wisdom, integrity, compassion, courage, severity. Discipline is organisation, chain of command, control of expenditure. Every commander is aware of these 5 fundamentals. He who grasps them wins. He who fails to grasp them loses. For this deliberation, for the making of comparisons and the assessing of conditions, discover which ruler has the way, which general has the ability, which side has heaven and earth, on which side is discipline more effective, which army is the stronger, whose officers and men are better trained, in which army are rewards and punishments clearest. From these can be known victory and defeat. Heed my plan, employ me, and victory is surely yours. I will stay. Do not heed my plan, and even if you did employ me, you would surely be defeated. I will depart. Settle on the best plan. Exploit the dynamic within. Develop it without. Follow the advantage and master opportunity. This is the dynamic. The way of war is a way of deception. When able, feign inability. When deploying troops, appear not to be. When near, appear far. When far, appear near. Lure with bait. Strike with chaos. If the enemy is full, be prepared. If strong, avoid him. If he is angry, disconcert him. If he is weak, stir him to pride. If he is relaxed, harry him. If his men are harmonious, split them. Attack where he is unprepared. Appear where you are unexpected. This is victory in warfare. It cannot be divulged in advance. Victory belongs to the side that scores most in the temple calculations before battle. Defeat belongs to the side that scores least in the temple calculations before battle. Most spells victory, least spells defeat. None surer defeat. I see it in this way, and the outcome is apparent. Chapter 2, Waging of War. Master Sun said, in war, for an army of 1,000 4-horse swift chariots, 1,000 hide armoured wagons, for 100,000 mail-clad soldiers, with provisions for 400 miles, allowing for expenses at home and at the front, dealings with envoys and advisors, glue and lacquer, repairs to chariots and armour. The daily cost of all this will exceed 1,000 taels of silver. In war, victory should be swift. If victory is slow, men tire, morale sags, sieges exhaust strength, protracted campaigns strain the public treasury. If men are tired, morale low, strength exhausted, treasure spent, then the feudal lords will exploit the disarray and attack. This even the wisest will be powerless to mend. I have heard that in war haste can be folly, but have never seen delay that was wise. No nation has ever benefited from a protracted war. Without a full understanding of the harm caused by war, it is impossible to understand the most profitable way of conducting it. The skillful warrior never conscripts troops a second time, never transports provisions a third. He brings equipment from home, but forages off the enemy, and so his men have plenty to eat. Supplying an army at a distance drains the public coffers and impoverishes the common people. Where an army is close at hand, prices rise. When prices rise, the common people spend all they have. When they spend all, they feel the pinch of taxes and levies. Strength is depleted on the battlefield. Families at home are destitute. The common people lose 7/10 of their wealth. 6/10 of the public coffers are spent on broken chariots, worn-out horses, armour and helmets, crossbows and arrows, spears and bucklers, lances and shields, draft animals, heavy wagons. So, a wise general feeds his army off the enemy. One peck of enemy provisions is worth 20 carried from home. One pecule of enemy fodder is worth 20 carried from home. The killing of an enemy stems from wrath. The fighting for booty stems from a desire for reward. In chariot fighting, when more than 10 enemy chariots are captured, the man to take the first should be rewarded. Change the enemy's chariot flags and standards. Mingle their chariots with ours. Treat prisoners of war kindly and care for them. Use victory over the enemy to enhance your own strength. In war, prize victory, not a protracted campaign. The wise general is a lord of destiny. He holds the nation's peace or peril in his hands. Chapter 3. Strategic Offensive. Master Sun said, in war, better take a state intact than destroy it. Better take an army, a regiment, a detachment, a company intact than destroy them. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. The highest form of warfare is to attack strategy itself. The next, to attack alliances. The next, to attack armies. The lowest form of war is to attack cities. Siege warfare is a last resort. In a siege, 3 months are needed to assemble protective shields, armoured wagons and sundry. Siege weapons and equipment, another 3 months to pile earthen ramps. The general who cannot master his anger orders his troops out like ants, sending 1 in 3 to their deaths without taking the city. This is the calamity of siege warfare. The skillful strategist defeats the enemy without doing battle, captures the city without laying siege, overthrows the enemy state without protracted war. He strives for supremacy under heaven, intact, his men and weapons still keen, his gain complete. This is the method of strategic attack. In war, with horses 10 to the enemy's 1, surround him. With 5, attack him. With 2, split in half. If equally matched, fight it out. If fewer in number, lie low. If weaker, escape. A small force obstinately fighting will be captured by a larger force. The general is the prop of the nation. When the prop is solid, the nation is strong. When the prop is flawed, the nation is weak. A ruler can bring misfortune upon his troops in three ways: ordering them to advance or to retreat when they should not is called hobbling the army. Ignorant interference in military decisions confuses officers and men. Ignorant meddling in military appointments perplexes officers and men. When an army is confused and perplexed, the feudal princes will cause trouble. This creates chaos in the ranks and gives away victory. There are 5 essentials for victory. Know when to fight and when not to fight. Understand how to deploy large and small numbers. Have officers and men who share a single will. Be ready for the unexpected. Have a capable general unhampered by his sovereign. These 5 point the way to victory. Hence the saying, know the enemy, know yourself, and victory is never in doubt, not in 100 battles. He who knows self but not the enemy will suffer 1 defeat for every victory. He who knows neither self nor enemy will fail in every battle.
Слава Богу, блядь. Впереди. Давай, бегом! Все, заходим! Давай! Все, погнали! Давай!
Chapter 8. The 9 Changes. Master Sun said, in war, the general receives orders from his sovereign, then assembles troops and forms an army. On intractable terrain, do not encamp. On crossroad terrain, join forces with allies. On dire terrain, do not linger. On enclosed terrain, make strategic plans. On death terrain, do battle. There are roads not to take. There are armies not to attack. There are towns not to besiege. There are terrains not to contest. There are rulers' orders not to obey. The general who knows the gains of the 9 changes understands war. The general, ignorant of the gains of the 9 changes, may know the lie of the land, but he will never reap the gain of that knowledge. The warrior, ignorant of the art of the 9 changes, may know the 5 gains, but will not get the most from his men. The wise leader in his deliberations always blends consideration of gain and harm. By tempering thoughts of gain, he can accomplish his goal. By tempering thoughts of harm, he can extricate himself from calamity. He reduces the feudal lords to submission by causing them harm. He wears them down by keeping them constantly occupied. He precipitates them with thoughts of gain. The skillful warrior does not rely on the enemy's not coming, but on his own preparedness. He does not rely on the enemy's not attacking, but on his own impregnability. There are 5 pitfalls for a general. Recklessness leading to destruction. Cowardice leading to capture. A hot temper prone to provocation. A delicacy of honour tending to shame. A concern for his men leading to trouble. These 5 excesses in a general are the bane of war. If an army is defeated and its general slain, it will surely be because of these 5 perils. They demand the most careful consideration.
Доставай! Ой, освободай! Пидоры лезут! Пидоры лезут! Автомат не лезет! Гранату! Еще! 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 Магазины, Паша, магазины!